If you have a teen who is struggling with their mental health, you are not alone. A new treatment center here in Utah is working to provide mental health support to their families and their teens who are struggling. Heather Hagan is here to tell us more. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We are so glad to have you because this is such an important topic. Being a teenager is hard enough, and then you throw in some mental health problems, and then you can just feel lost so fast. So let's talk a little bit about Newport Academy and how you guys are helping families.
Sure enough. So we are a mental health facility that's evidence-based, and we really strive to provide care for our teenagers who are struggling, so 12 to 18 years old typically. We provide a lot of individualized care. We bring the family in. There's a heavy family component, so we're really, we do a lot of family therapy, and we do a lot of different modalities. So we're able to work with the teens on what really speaks to them. So whether that's equine therapy or art therapy, music therapy, yoga, being outside is so therapeutic, and Utah is really a leader in that, and so we're excited to be here and take advantage of all of the outdoor activities that they can do.
Well, it sounds to me like using the different things like you mentioned, like art and all these ways, that sounds like a great way to connect with our teens, because this can be a scary thing to be going, I'm going to a treatment center. And I also love that you mentioned that the families are part of it, because when somebody's struggling in our family, it's not just them that's struggling, the entire family feels this. So why did you choose teens in particular as an age group to focus on?
Yeah, because there is such a need, and we've definitely seen that need increase during you know, the recent pandemic. And also with the increase of cell phone usage and social media. And so teens really need help sort of navigating these things, you know, to be able to protect their mental health and to figure out how they fit into things, and to realize that they're not alone, that, you know, they all come in with their own unique stories, but underneath they all feel pretty similar.
Well, and the world is changing, like you mentioned it, and the way that we need to be dealing with our teens needs to change. I'm just thinking about myself scrolling on Instagram. I'm in my 30s, and that can make me really depressed really fast. And these kids they're still developing. So what kind of options of treatment do you have? Inpatient, outpatient?
Yeah, so we have several different levels of treatment. At the very base, we have outpatient. So that would be someone, they would come in and they would get traditional therapy, individual family therapy, and then if they need more support, they might move into an intensive outpatient, which is something that typically runs 5 days a week, that you would come in after school. Then you can step up to PHP, which is partial hospitalization, which basically means that you still sleep at home, but you go to school on site, and you have the groups in the afternoon where you're getting individual treatment, family treatment. And then if we find that a teen needs actually more support, then we would move up to the residential level, which is what we've opened up in Oakley. And that is something where the teens stay with us, you know, anywhere from 30 to 90 days, just sort of depends. And they're able to get very intense individualized treatment, but not only for themselves, but also for their families as well. So
this is so huge, and it sounds like you've got all levels of care. So if there is somebody at home right now, maybe you're a mom, you're a dad, or you're a teen, and you know you're struggling, where can they go for more information? Yeah,
so you can go to newportacademy.com. Online, you can find out all of our facilities, what we offer. We're all across the nation, and we have all different levels of care, and we're just excited to be here in Utah and to be supporting the community.
Great, thank you so much for all that you're doing for our Utah families out there.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.